Indigenous oil marketing firm Star Oil has consolidated its position as industry leader in the sale of petroleum products in the country for the first 5 months of 2025. This was captured in the National Petroleum Authority Oil Marketing Company's performance statistics from January to May 2025, as seen by Joy Business. Joy Business editor George Yafe joins me in studio with a breakdown of those figures. Good afternoon to you, George. So what do we have here?
So, Dara, what we have here is what they call the industry data. And this one wasn't put together by any individual company, but was put together by the National Petroleum Authority. They manage the industry. So what we have here is that Star, and as you introduced, an indigenous oil firm, ending May this year, sold 336 million litres of petroleum products, put petrol and diesel together for this first 5 months of the year. And Dara, you want to ask that in terms of consumption as well, you and I and others, we've consumed about 2.4 billion litres of petroleum products for the first 5 months of this year, according to data put together by the National Petroleum Authority. Why is this big news? Because in the past, we've had GOIL, another indigenous firm, controlling the industry. Star Oil had been consistent within 1 month, 2 months. Now it appears that per the data from NPA, they have consolidated their position in the industry, and they are now the leader when it comes to sale of petroleum products, Dara.
All right. Next slide.
Yeah. So if you look at, just a quick one as well, if you also look at the fact that, I mean, these are the direct employees that they have, and also for the service stations as well, 240 service stations across the country. So this is what the numbers for you show for Star in terms of petrol, diesel, and also LPG.
So they sold 193.9 million litres of petrol the first 5 months.
January to May.
All right. Diesel 139.3 million litres, LPG 3.1 litres. Okay.
So let's look at GOIL.
Well,
the leader who has been pushed down. Now look at the gap, Daryl. Just to go back a little bit, 193.939, and then look at the numbers for GOIL.
That's about 40 million litres.
That's quite huge, Daryl.
That's huge. So that's very huge.
Yeah. So just a quick one. Let's give you the others as well, Daryl.
Diesel. Okay, turning to Vivo Energy. Right? Yeah. That's the next slide.
Yeah, sorry, Vivo. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Petrol, 110 million litres. Diesel, 96 million
Are you
litres.
seeing the gap between Star Oil and even Vivo or Shell?
Yeah.
Let's go to Total Energy.
Total Energy.
See the gap again.
71 million litres. That's a huge, huge gap.
Also, let's go to another indigenous firm. That is Zen, Daryl.
Zen, 46 million litres. Wow.
The gap.
So what's working for Star Oil?
I think that they virtually have controlled the entire distribution chain. And it looks like consistency pays off.
How are they doing? Okay. Consistency?
Consistency, they are close to the distributors on the ground. They are offering certain favorable times to these service stations. It appears that it is working. Let's see what happens end of year, Daryl.
Well, this is for the first 5 months of the year. So my next question was going to be whether this is sustainable or this is just too quick
Daryl,
to say.
we saw the trend last year and even the previous year. And this one, I was having a discussion with a colleague in the newsroom when Star Oil started. We thought that, oh, this is just a flash in the pan. They are one of the few oil marketing companies that have been more sustainable, let me use that expression, when it comes to their growth. If you could stretch it even back to over the past 2 or 3 years. And it appears that they have gotten there. Whatever that they are doing, it is working, Daryl.
We've all known GOIL. I mean, for long, it's been the market leader. I'm wondering what is wrong with the way GOIL is operating now, and what would it take to gain back its dominance?
Maybe a lot of work, but also some will also say that working with state enterprises might be a factor.
It's a state enterprise.
There are instances where they've supplied products to state institutions and they've delayed in paying, compared to a private firm that they have put in place to ensure that that is paid back. All those things might be working against GOIL, and that is why they might be losing out in terms of being the top firm in the industry.
And this potentially could contribute to price wars because they want to...
And it's actually happened, Dara, if you look at what Star is doing right now. And even another player, Allied, that used to be also there, have also lost out as well.
Wow. Wow. Interesting developments in the fuel market. We'll keep watching. This is just the first 5 months of the year, so let's see what happens later on. If Star Oil is going to keep being at the top, or maybe GOIL will re-strategize and take over. Thank you so much. Joy Business editor George Yafe.